Hello, everyone. Good evening. Hello, guys. How are you today?
Hello, teacher.
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. How are you doing today? Good?
Yes, teacher.
Excellent, guys. I'm happy to hear that. We're going to start today. We're going to start our final cycle for our course, the level ESP call center. Okay, we're going to start it today. So first, I'm going to start by telling you congratulations on achieving this big goal. We are almost finished. You completed all the levels of English from A2 to B2. So first, congratulations on that. Excellent job, guys. I'm very proud of you, and I will encourage you to continue working in this final part. We only have 1 month left of our classes, so I will encourage you to continue to motivate you and to complete this process as we have done so far. Uh, with an excellent job, with your participation, with your responsibility. So I hope that we can do very well during this cycle. We are not going to have the coordinator Lilian today, but she will be joining us maybe next week in the next sessions. She would like to speak to you and greet you, talk to you a little bit more. So she will be joining us maybe next week during one of our sessions. Okay, so today we are going to begin. So let me show you here. I'll show you the agenda and then we will start. Okay, so first we're going to have the exam feedback. After the feedback, I will check the attendance for the class. We will have important dates, the presentation, and in the first part of the class, we are going to start working on our activities from Moodle, okay? So I will explain what we need to do, etc. So that's the agenda for the first part of the class, and then I will give you all the necessary information. So let's start by checking the exam for B2.5 level. So let's take a look here. Okay, just give me a moment. I will try to fix my camera. It looks very bad. Give me just a second. I will try to fix it. All right, I think it's better now. It's a little better now. All right, so let's do the exam feedback first. I would like to hear your guys' opinion, comments on the exam. How did you find it? Was it difficult? Was it easy for you? Let's socialize that, and then we will start with our test. Right, so in the first part, this is for part A, right? So the listening part. So the answers, number one was, I'm not going to read it all the questions because we have a lot to cover. So I will just go quickly just to share the answers with you in case you can compare with your notes, etc. And you can double check the grades for the exam, right? So number one was letter B, he keeps changing his mind. Number two is the performer didn't write the song. Number three was they were talking about where the people are. They were at home. Number four, it's what is his attitude to criticism was that he thinks about criticism. Number five, what's the main point about learning a musical instrument? That she wishes that she could play. She can't, but she wishes she could. Number six is about a TV reality program. And the speakers agreed that there are too many programs of this kind. Only pay attention to the second column, guys, okay? Not the first one, but the second column. Number seven, letter C, that the stadium has replaced another stadium, an older stadium. Number eight, what's the manager doing? It was sympathizing with her about a problem, right? So those were for listening part one. Let's go quickly to the listening part two. So the answers were good morning to all. It was intended that the teacher or teachers, this one was a valid answer, that a teacher would sing the song every morning. Then the song became known as good morning to you, not to all, but to you. Children began to sing the song with words happy birthday when they were at parties, all right, at parties. The song was sung with the words happy birthday in a show in 1931, and the legal situation is valid until 2030. Okay? The song is among the top three songs most frequently sung in English. Number 16 was a profit-making enterprise. Okay, profit-making enterprise. Number 17 was a foundation. And number 18 was either musical phrases or short musical phrases, right? That was the valid answer, short musical phrases. All right. So guys, if you have any questions as we go, as we are reviewing the exam, please let me know, right? That is part two of the listening. Now let's take a look at part three very quickly. Speaker number one, give a lot of encouragement. This is about what good teachers should do. So give a lot of encouragement. Speaker number two is to be available outside class time. Number three is to have an entertaining approach. Next one, number 23, question number 23, yes, speaker number five, it should give information on individual progress. And the last one here is speaker number four should says that the teacher should set an example of hard work. Okay, just a moment, please. And then we will continue. Right. And let's check the final part of the list, right? So let's compare. Number 24, it was that not hearing how they sound to others. Number 25 is that the singer should warm up their spine, okay, their back, their spine. Number 26, it was that the singer's knees should be bent slightly. Number 27, that singers should drink water. 28, that to learn the words of a song, she repeats them while doing other things. Number 29 was that they take advantage of opportunities to perform. And finally, 30 is that a friend who prepares in her car before performing. So that's the listening part. The reading part, I won't show it because this was personal. You each wrote your paragraphs. So that is for the listening part. So let me double check. Now the other part, the use of English. And then we will finish with the correction. Let's see which ones. All right, here. So remember, if you have any questions while we are checking the answers, please let me know. Okay, so this one is for the vocabulary and the use of English. All right. If we want, let's start with part number 1. If we want mobile access, number 2 was the interface has come up with a way. Number 3, we have carried around with us for millions of years. The idea is, number 4, based on simple technology. Number 5 is instead of carrying around the usual hardware. Number 6 was to connect you to the web. Number 7, to take a photograph. Number 8, the device works out what you want and operates the camera. Works out, okay? So that's part 1. Here it was open close, so you needed to complete the exercise with any word you could choose, all right? So let's check it very quickly. Number 9 was we probably put more thought into looking cool than we do ensuring that the glasses match our needs. Number 10 was but the main role of sunglasses isn't to enhance your image, is to protect your eyes from the potential harmful rays of the sun. What is more, this is a connector, okay? Similar in Spanish to además, what is more, price isn't necessarily the best guide. Well, in this case, we accepted 2 answers. To choose, it would be correct, or of choosing. So if you wrote either to or of, both answers were accepted, okay? Of choosing the effectiveness of sunglasses. Indeed, expensive designer glasses might not provide the best defense against sun damage, while, so here we had different options. Although, though, while, or whilst, okay? You may still want to choose a pair of sunglasses that look good on you. Number 4, there are 3 types of light which can harm. Some of you wrote that. I also took that as a valid answer. So which or that? Number 15, so they are known as ultraviolet light. 16, if you take the choice of sunglasses, you take the choice seriously, you take it seriously, lo tomas en serio, that was the correct verb here. You will want to protect yourself against all 3, okay? So that was it. For part 3, quickly. Number 17 was incredible. So we needed to transform this word into incredible. Number 18 was description. Number 19 was impression. Number 20 was surrounding. Far, it could be either farther or further with A or with U. Number 22 is the difficulty scale. Number 23 for beginners. Number 24, it was dangerous. Okay, those are the words in part 3. Part 4, quickly. Okay, so I think this one was the most challenging for some of you. This type of exercises to take the given word and rewrite the sentence so that it has the same meaning as the previous sentence. So this one, I think it was a little tricky. So we had to take the sentence. The band probably won't do another tour this year, and you had to use the word unlikely. The band is unlikely to do another tour this year. Number 26. It's very hard for Alex to get up in the morning, and the word was trouble. So Alex has trouble getting up in the morning. Number 27. Lily is so good at swimming that she's going to train for the Olympics, and the word was such. So she is such a good swimmer. We take this, so good at swimming. She is such a good swimmer that she's going to train for the Olympics. 28. One of us ought to go, similar to should go, and meet the visitors at the airport. This one was tricky because then we had the visitors as the subject. So we needed to use the passive voice. The visitors should be met by us, okay? We changed the sentence structure from active voice, we should go and meet, to the passive voice. The visitors should be met by us, all right? So here it was a little more different. Number 29, I couldn't stand the toothache any longer. And the word was up. So this is a phrasal verb. Put up means to resist or to stand, okay? So I couldn't put up with the toothache any longer. Number 30, I wasn't invited to the party and I feel sad about that. And the word was wish. So is I wish I had been invited. No, I wish I was invited. No, because this is the past perfect, okay? I am thinking about something or expecting something that already happened. So we need to use the unreal past. I wish I had been invited to the party, but I was not, okay? So this was in past perfect, okay? Part 5. This is, okay, no, not yet. So part 5, this was the reading comprehension part. Okay, so number 31, the answer was letter B. She's worried whether the boxes are clean. Number 32, I'll do it. She's talking about feeling something. Number 33, how does she react? She wishes, letter D, she wishes she had been told earlier. Number 34, why does she offer to do more? Is because she distrusts the person who is coming to help. Number 35, what reason does Lynn's mother give for not accepting Lynn's offers to help? A, because other people have already said that they will do it. And 36, what made the greatest impression on Lynn? That the empty spaces where things had once been. Los espacios vacíos, the empty spaces where things had once been. So this on part 5 and 6 were about reading comprehension. Let's take a look quickly. Part 6. You needed to complete the paragraphs with one word from the options. From one sentence, sorry, from the options. So the number 37 was D. That's where you generally find the celebrities. Number 38 was letter C. Often is one of them who tips me off. A big star has just come through passport control. Number 39, A. You get the impression that they enjoyed the attention. Number 40, F. When that happens, they have to do what we call a duck and dive to get a shot. Okay. Number 41, G. With some stars, however, you're never quite sure what you are going to get. Okay. Number 42, B. I was lucky enough to get some lovely shots of them. So that was their part number 6. And to finish here, very easy, you had to complete this article or answer about this article on cycling. Which cyclist set each state, right? So number 43 was Claire, letter C. Number 44 was A, Erin. Number 45 was Kieran. 46, Claire. 47, Luke. 48, Luke. 49, Claire. 50, Erin. 51, Kieran. And 52, Luke. All right. So that's the end of part B of the exam. I hope that you could compare your answers, identify where your like some struggles, maybe weak points that you had during the test. I would really like to know your opinion. What did you think about the exam? Did you find it easier? Did you find it more difficult? I would like to hear your opinion, guys.
Teacher, in my case, I found it challenging. The use of English, yes, that part, and I found easy the writing because we practiced before those days, so I think it was easy to manage that.
All right, yes, so we practice the writing of essays. We also study the other structures like the report or the review. So that was the intention, that you felt a little more prepared, maybe not so nervous to write your essays. Thank you, Lisette, for your opinion. Anyone else would like to share? No more? All right, just a second. Please just give me a second. All right, guys, excellent. So let me take attendance very quickly. And then I will start giving you all the important info for this level, for this cycle. Okay, Gerson Arismendi.
Hi, teacher, present.
Hello, thank you. Jean-Claude Barrera. Jessica Calderon.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thanks. Natalia Camargo.
Present, teacher.
All right, Brian Cordero.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thanks. Andrés Correa.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Silvia is not here. Elkin Fernandez.
Hi, teacher, present.
Right, thanks. Julián Figueroa.
Present, teacher.
Right, thank you. Jeanette Fontecha. Carlos Galán.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thanks. Mabel Gamboa.
Present teacher.
All right. José Alejandro Gómez. Judy Lizette Liscano. Lizette Tarazona.
Present teacher.
All right, thank you. Okay, guys. So let's start with all the new information for this level. And this level is quite different from the others. So let's pay close attention to all the new information, okay? So first, welcome back to our final cycle. As I said, oh, this camera looks terrible today. Okay, this is the information that you already have from the director and the both coordinators, Lilian Carolina and Nancy. Lilian is the academic coordinator and Nancy is the monitoring coordinator. So if you have any absences, problems, and you cannot attend the class, you will need to communicate with Nancy to inform her and give her the excuse, right? So remember, this is her email. Our team, so this is Teacher Sandy and me. During this cycle, because we only have 2 hours, we are not going to rotate classes with Teacher Sandy, okay? So I will be in charge of this group number 1, and she will be working with group number 2, right? So we stop rotating classes now. We will only have 2 hours with the exception of today and tomorrow, ¿ok? Las únicas 2 excepciones son hoy y mañana, que tendremos 4 horas de clase. El resto de días del mes tendremos clases 2 horas, ¿ok? Por eso ya no vamos a continuar con la rotación de los cursos. ¿Listo? Bueno, las características del curso: desarrollo de competencias en inglés desde el nivel A2 hasta el nivel B2, más 40 horas de inglés con propósitos específicos de call center, conformado por 3 grupos. En este momento ya solo quedan 2 grupos, ya el grupo que inició en el nivel B1 ha finalizado, entonces estamos los grupos que iniciamos desde el nivel A2. Pues, consta de hasta 600 horas iniciando en el nivel A2 con niveles de 40 horas. Intensidad, entonces para este ciclo será 2 horas diarias de lunes a jueves para este nivel de call center de 6 a 8 p.m. Ya como les mencioné antes, con la excepción del 27 y el 28 de septiembre, que estas clases serán de 4 horas, es de 6 a 10 p.m. para poder finalizar el 30 de octubre, ¿ok? Bueno, la modalidad es presencialidad remota, clases desarrolladas en tiempo real mediante la orientación directa del docente con plataformas virtuales institucionales Zoom. Pues siempre mantenemos nuestro enfoque comunicativo, desarrollo de habilidades del habla, escucha, lectura y escritura, teniendo en cuenta los componentes lingüísticos, sociolingüísticos y pragmáticos, dándole prioridad a las habilidades de expresión y comprensión oral. Entonces, eso también será nuestro enfoque, es desarrollar nuestras habilidades de habla, de expresión y comprensión. Este curso tiene 2 componentes principales: la lengua extranjera general, los niveles de inglés general, que ya los finalizamos el ciclo pasado, y el contenido específico, entonces, que serán estas 40 horas de call center. ¿Listo? Recordemos, súper importante, la asistencia. Requerimos una asistencia mínima al 80% de las clases para la aprobación del curso. Registramos la asistencia diariamente en el sistema y se reportan los casos de inasistencia, pues, a la coordinadora Nancy. Entonces, si tienen excusa válida como viajes de trabajo, problemas de internet, de luz, u otras responsabilidades de pronto académicas de la universidad y demás, que desean ineludibles para ustedes, entonces eso lo podemos contar como una excusa válida y se puede presentar a la coordinadora nacional. Recordemos, la evaluación se mantiene de 0 a 5, se aprueba con 3.6 y debido pues, a la naturaleza y a los grupos de este programa no realizamos actividades de recuperación ni de repetición de ciclo. Realizaremos actividades evaluativas escritas, orales, parciales y finales para ir evaluando el avance en el proceso de aprendizaje. Bueno, entonces ahora sí vamos a ver el cronograma para este ciclo. Iniciamos hoy 27 de septiembre, 4 horas. Mañana jueves también 4 horas. Vamos a descansar pues todos los viernes, sábados y domingos. Continuaremos con nuestras clases 2, 3, 4 y 5, el 9, el 10, el martes 10 vamos a tener el examen medio, midterm. Entonces, por eso este ciclo es bastante diferente. Primero no vamos a tener un solo examen, sino vamos a tener dos, ¿ok? Examen medio, midterm exam y examen final. ¿Listo? Entonces, el examen medio está enfocado en las unidades 1 y 2. Lo que vamos a cubrir del Moodle de las unidades 1 y 2, ¿ok? Eso será el martes 10. Entonces, se los comento para que ustedes se vayan proyectando, sepan que este día van a tener que, durante la clase van a tener que tomar el examen en el Moodle. Estos dos exámenes ya no van a ser en la plataforma iSpring, como ya los han venido haciendo, sino son exámenes directamente que están en Moodle, ¿ok? El lunes 16 es festivo, entonces no tendremos clase el 16 de octubre. Y finalizamos el 30 de octubre con el examen final. ¿Listo? Entonces, ya esa sería nuestra última clase. Entonces, si tienen alguna pregunta sobre el cronograma, sobre las fechas.
Profe, disculpa una pregunta sobre el examen medio. Cuando habla de unidades 1 y 2, ¿es que no alcanza a escuchar del Moodle o de...?
Sí, del Moodle. Entonces, en este ciclo, ustedes saben, desde el A2 al B2-4 tuvimos los libros. El B2-5 no tuvimos libro. En el call center, nuestro Moodle va a ser como nuestra guía, nuestro libro, ¿ok? Entonces, el manejo del Moodle va a cambiar. Ya no va a ser trabajo autónomo de que ustedes lo hacen cuando pueden y lo revisamos al final, sino que vamos a asignar actividades diarias que se cierran ese mismo día. Entonces, si yo les asigno una actividad de Moodle hoy y les doy el tiempo para que la hagan hoy, esa actividad se cierra hoy. ¿Listo? Ese va a ser nuestro trabajo de clase. Es como nuestro libro, entre comillas, será el Moodle de este nivel. ¿Ok?
Ok, teacher.
Ok. Thank you, Silvia Natalia. Bueno, eso es en cuanto a las fechas. Continuemos. ¿Listo? Entonces ténganlas súper presentes. El 10 y el 30 serán los dos exámenes, midterm y examen final. Este nivel no tenemos proyecto, ¿ok? Entonces, en este nivel no hay proyecto final. Vamos a ver cuáles son las notas. Entonces, como les dije, cambió drásticamente los porcentajes. Aquí vamos a ver como que se cambiaron los porcentajes entre el trabajo virtual y quizzes. Entonces, virtual en los ciclos pasados tenía el 10% de peso en la nota, ahora es el 40%. Es decir, ahora digamos que la nota de quizzes de trabajo en clase será como este virtual, ¿ok? Entonces, lo que hagamos en el Moodle vale el 40%. El examen medio vale el 20% de la nota. La nota de quizzes, esta será las actividades que hagamos aparte del Moodle, como conversaciones, discusiones, que algún otro o que otro ejercicio que ustedes entregan, participación y todo lo demás está en este 10% de quizzes y la nota del examen final es del 30%. ¿Ok? El porcentaje, perdón. Entonces, así está distribuido para la nota. No sé si alguien tiene alguna otra pregunta. Clear, absolutely clear. Listo. Bueno, entonces recordamos. Se realizarán evaluaciones escritas y orales, parciales y finales para ir evaluando el avance en el proceso de aprendizaje. Cuando el estudiante no asista a la clase, es su responsabilidad adelantarse en las actividades. Esto lo puede hacer consultando las grabaciones o preguntando a la docente de las actividades pendientes. Bueno, lo que les acabo de decir de que las actividades del Moodle se cierran diario o esa misma noche, podemos darle un plazo para que se cierren al siguiente día. Es decir, que si ustedes faltaron a esta clase, clase número 1, las actividades que hicimos hoy van a estar habilitadas hasta mañana a las 10 de la noche, ¿ok? Entonces, lo aclaro y les comparto esto para que de pronto si pasa una semana y ustedes se acuerdan que ya no hicieron esa actividad, ay, teacher, por favor, ¿la puedes habilitar de nuevo? No, chicos. Estamos dando un día de plazo, ¿ok? Vamos a dejar las actividades de, por ejemplo, las de hoy, se cierran mañana. Entonces, lo recomendable o lo ideal sería que la hagan durante la clase. Es decir, si no asistieron, tienen ese otro día, el día siguiente, para hacerlo. Esa actividad va a estar cerrada. Entonces, no es que al final del ciclo, ay, profe, por favor, abre todas las actividades que hicimos, que no las he completado, o 3 o 4 actividades. No, ¿ok? Las vamos a hacer con un día de plazo para que ustedes las puedan tener. ¿Alguna pregunta sobre esto? Les voy a mostrar un ejemplo. Ok, listo. Entonces, vamos a ver, por ejemplo, acá, Call Centers 1, grupo 1, este es el grupo. Ustedes ya están matriculados acá. No, esperen un momento. Debo acceder al módulo. Ok, listo. Bueno, por ejemplo, hoy vamos a hacer esta Unit 1, Vocabulary 1. Déjenme reviso que ustedes estén ya matriculados en este curso, ya les debe aparecer. Sí, ya están ahí todos matriculados. Entonces, por favor, revisen si les aparece el curso, se llama ESP Call Centers 1, Grupo 1. Si no están, es gravísimo, debemos informarlo de una vez porque esto es nuestra guía y el trabajo lo vamos a empezar de una vez hoy. Entonces, no podemos retrasarnos ni esperar pues para reportar si hay algún error. Bueno, por ejemplo, este cuestionario se cerrará miércoles 27 de septiembre a las 10. Como hay algunos estudiantes que faltan y que de pronto no lo van a hacer hoy, entonces yo voy a mover esta fecha para mañana, que esas actividades se cierre el jueves 28 de septiembre a las 10. Y las que hagamos mañana se cerrarán el viernes, etcétera. ¿Listo? Entonces lo vamos a manejar de esa manera. ¿Alguna pregunta? Listo. Déjenme lo habilito de una vez para que no se me vaya a olvidar. Bueno, continuamos. Ya ahorita vamos a hacer un pequeño tour por digamos acá en evaluación. ¿Listo? Entonces, ¿qué? Nos debemos adelantar. Recordemos en la presentación, y yo también les compartí el correo, pues el enlace para el sistema académico, el enlace a Moodle, y el enlace para las diapositivas que vamos a ir manejando. Entonces, ahí en la misma carpeta ya creé la siguiente carpeta de call center donde vamos a poder consultar las diapositivas posibles. Vamos a hacer un tour rápidamente por el Moodle para que iniciemos en clase. Entonces, Call Centers 1, grupo 1. Espérenme. Regálenme un momento, chicos. ¿Ustedes me escuchan?
Sí, teacher.
Yes,
Yes, teacher.
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
My computer is failing. Give me just a second. Alright guys, can you see my screen, what I am sharing here? You can
Yes,
see the
teacher.
Yes,
video?
teacher.
Okay,
Yes, teacher.
let's continue. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't work, I will have to restart my computer. So let's have the little tour. Vamos a hacer un pequeño tour por el Moodle para que lo conozcamos, nos familiaricemos con él. Ya que este Moodle se ve bastante diferente a los que hemos manejado antes. Entonces tenemos aquí las 5 unidades y el toolbox. Entonces voy a ponerlo en el rol de estudiante para que lo veamos igual. Entonces en el toolbox por ahora les aparecen los recursos descargables, unidad y la unidad 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Entonces en la unidad 1 se llama Call Center Agent. Tenemos diferentes tipos de actividades. Tenemos 3 tipos de actividades. Take-in activities. Entonces estas las iremos haciendo. Algunas las haremos juntos, como el script openings o el vocabulary. Entonces acá ustedes podrán ir marcando cuáles ya realizaron para que lleven un control y ustedes digan, ok, esta ya la hice, esta me falta realizar y demás. Study capsules, entonces acá podemos dar clic, hay algunos videos, algunas actividades, enlaces que también vamos a usar en algunas ocasiones. Por ejemplo, Answering Service for Business. Ok, entonces este es un video. ¿Listo? Entonces, ese es el video. ¿Sí, Julián?
Teacher, era
Dime.
sobre otra cosa
Dime.
que se me acaba de ocurrir. Bueno, yo estoy trabajando para una empresa, un call center en España, y a veces me
Ujú,
tocan clientes en inglés.
ujú.
Y bueno, yo los atiendo, todo bien. Pero obviamente sé que tengo muchos errores. Y estaba
Ok.
pensando, no sé si usted quería que yo le pasara una llamada o algo así por el estilo para que la mirara y, por ejemplo, dijera
Ok,
Pudiera
good.
resaltar qué errores pude haber
Ujú.
tenido o errores comunes que uno podría tener para hacerlo un poco más dinámico, tal vez, no sé.
Ok, perfecto, sí. Si te lo permiten del trabajo, pues yo sé que pues los call centers a veces manejan como información sensible y demás. Si es posible, perfecto, sería ideal, sería genial. Ujú. Si es posible, sí, no hay
Vale.
ningún problema, lo podemos hacer para que sea, pues sí, podemos tener un ejemplo de la vida real, real life. Mm, One moment, please, and then we continue. Continuamos. Listo. Entonces, acá vamos a ver también algunos videos que los iremos trabajando también durante las sesiones. Hay algunos que no veremos, entonces ustedes los pueden ver de manera autónoma. Estas actividades no se califican, las de los study capsules, ¿ok? Algunas de acá, como el dictation, sí se califican. El vocabulary, que también, no me recuerdo si el dictation sí. No, ajá, este sí tiene calificación. Acá le damos check. Entonces, debemos como siempre estar pendientes de eso. Y las hands-on activities nos van a aparecer Unit 1, Vocabulary 1, Vocabulary 2, Reading 1, 2, Listening 2. Entonces, aquí hay, por ejemplo, la actividad Listening 1 que no les va a aparecer, está oculta, no se preocupen por esas actividades, las que les aparecen son las que debemos realizar. Entonces, por ejemplo, esta Vocabulary 1 ya está habilitada, se cierra mañana, entonces la haremos ahorita en la clase, en el momento pues asignado. Si hay alguna actividad que no alcancemos a hacer, esas sí son responsabilidad de ustedes. Yo les iré diciendo, bueno chicos, terminamos la unidad 1, no alcanzamos a finalizar, entonces realícenlas pues de manera individual. ¿Listo? Bueno, esa es la unidad 1. Vamos a ver la unidad 2, ¿cómo les parece a ustedes? También tenemos bueno, actividades del check-in, que haremos algunas juntos. Functional language, vocabulary, training, dictation. El study capsule tiene otros videos como answering calls politely y demás. ¿Listo? Bueno, ahí los van a ver después. Ujú. Y las hands-on activities. Unit 2, Vocabulary 2, Reading 2, Listening y demás. Este es speaking, entonces yo no se preocupen por esas actividades. Yo las voy a quitar porque el speaking lo vamos a evaluar durante las sesiones, role plays, conversaciones y demás, entonces esas actividades no las vamos a utilizar, ¿ok? Yo las voy a quitar del Moodle y no se preocupen por ellas. Entonces así la unidad 2, 3, 4 y 5. ¿Listo? Ahí están las unidades. Entonces, por eso el examen dice midterm enfocado en unidades 1 y 2 y final exam, entonces de todo, ¿ok? Unidades 1 y 2, call center agent, getting in touch y el examen final será pues de todo 3, 4, 5. ¿Listo? Entonces, ese es como en términos generales el Moodle que debemos conocer. Ustedes ya lo irán explorando. Como les comentaba, no es necesario que las vayan adelantando todas las actividades, solo cuando finalicemos una parte y de pronto ya hayamos finalizado la unidad 1 y nos quedó una actividad por realizar o 2 actividades, esas sí las pueden realizar de manera autónoma, pero no se vayan adelantando, no es necesario, ya que eso será trabajo en clase. ¿Listo?
Teacher, una pregunta.
Dime.
En la interfaz de Moodle hay una pestaña que dice Toolbox. ¿Esos son relacionados
Ujú.
con documentos de descargar para de guía
Sí.
o...?
Ujú. A ver, el toolbox, vamos a mirarlo. En el toolbox dice Downloadable Resources. Entonces pueden dar clic y les aparece como documentos de cada unidad. Unit 1, entonces aquí Call Center Script Best Practices. Esos son como el mismo material que ustedes tienen en la unidad, pero pues de manera, lo pueden descargar si ustedes lo quieren tener. Por ejemplo, el Call Center Script, New Customer, ¿ok? Eso es para ustedes. Si lo quieren descargar, lo pueden hacer. Listo, pero es en base, es la misma unidad. Es como lo que está en las unidades, pero de manera, en formato descargado. ¿Ok? Any other question? ¿Alguna otra pregunta? Not for now, not more questions. All right, so let's start. We're going to start today. Let me show you here. So we're going to begin today with the first activity would be in the taken, it's called training, accepting direction. Okay, so remember that. You can go to Moodle, Unit 1, taking, training, accepting direction. Okay, so Unit 1, taking, training, accepting direction. Let's click on that. You click here, entrar, right? So let's open it. No, I want to start again. So this is about attitude. And one important attitude that you must have when working in a call center, or if you work in a call center, is to accept direction, right? Or to follow instructions. So this is an essential part of the job. So basically here we're going to read some
How good are you
information.
at accepting direction?
Okay, so we have the definition here, and then you will have some questions to test how good are
you at accepting direction?
at accepting direction. Okay, so you click here, next. You will have a question. Okay, for example, we have a new script for handling customer complaints. Review it and start using it immediately. So you have 3 options. You need to select which option do you think is the most appropriate for that situation. Once you click, you will have another question, and so on and so on. All right, so that is the first activity. We'll have 5 minutes for you to complete it, and then we will socialize your answers. So please go to the Moodle, take in Unit 1, training, accepting direction. So remember, once you've completed an activity, you please tick it so you can have some control, a record of the activities that you have been doing so far. All right. So I'm giving you 5 minutes to explore this activity, and then we will socialize it together. Yes, Carlos, tell me.
Yes, teacher. Please, can you repeat? This?
Yes.
I have a problem with Moodle because I don't have the course.
The course, let's see.
Ah, ok. One moment. Está entrando con otro usuario. Sorry.
Okay. Yes, you are here.
Yes. One moment, teacher.
Mhm. All right.
Sorry, teacher, which is activity first? Call center script opens.
Yes, so the first activity that you are doing right now is Unit 1, taking training, okay? Accepting direction,
Okay, thank you.
all right? It's this training, accepting direction. All right, guys, please let me know when you are ready with this activity so we can socialize our answers, okay? Right. Let's socialize these first activities. So let's first read the definition here that we have of attitude and how important this is in our work in a call center. So Natalia, can you read the short paragraph, please, about attitude?
Okay, teacher. Accepting direction. All employees have to accept direction. It is part of the job. The boss is responsible for seeing that all the day-to-day tasks are accomplished. If the boss doesn't direct the employees, important things don't get done.
Very good. So the boss is the one responsible for seeing that all the day-to-day tasks are met, are done. Okay, if the boss doesn't direct the employees, some important things don't get done, don't happen. All right, so we're going
How
to
good are you at accepting direction? Choose the best answer for each problem.
read the questions together and select the best answer or what we think is the most appropriate answer. So let's start. Elkin, can you read the question, please?
Okay, teacher, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Boss, we have a new script for handling customer complaints. Please review it and start using immediately. What should the call center agent do? First,
Read the options, yes.
okay. First, ignore the request and continue using the old script. Second, review the new script and start using it. And third and final, ask for more time to review the new script.
All right, so which answer did you guys selected?
Firstly, I select the 3.
Ask for more time?
It's two. It's second.
The answer is number 2. Review the script and start using it. All right, let's see the second question. Maybe we'll hear Gerson, the second question.
Of course, teacher. Boss, we have 2 new policies regarding customer refunds. Please make sure to follow it. What should the call center agent do?
Agent do.
First, continue following the old refund policy. 2, familiarize themselves with the new refund policy and start implementing this. And the last, disregard the boss instruction and handle refunds as before.
All right, so what about the answer? Not Gerson, but all the students. What did you think is the correct answer here?
Two, teacher.
Number 2, familiarize with the new refund policy and start implementing it. Yes, they are asking us to follow the new policy. So what should we do? To familiarize with it and start using it, okay? We cannot continue using the old policy or disregard the boss instruction, to ignore the boss's instruction. No, right? Is to start implementing it. Okay, number 3. Let's see, please, Mabel. You read the question and the options.
Okay, teacher. Boss, we have a team meeting tomorrow at 9 p.m. Please make sure you attend. What should the call center agent do? 1, skip the meeting and continue working on calls. 2, attended the meeting as instructed. 3, request to reschedule the meeting due to a personal scheduling conflict.
So what about this one, guys? We have a meeting, make sure you attend. What should you do?
Option 2, teacher.
2, attend the meeting as instructed. Okay, next question. Let's hear Silvia.
Yes, teacher. But we need you to teacher, I can see it, to prioritize answering calls from VIP customers today. What should the call center agent do? I think the number 3.
Read the options, please.
Okay. And number 1, treat all calls equally and not prioritize VIP customers. And number 2, ask the boss to assign another agent to handle VIP calls. And the last one, prioritize calls from VIP customers as instructed. So I think it's the last one.
You say number 3, prioritize calls from VIP customers as instructed.
Yes.
Right. Okay, yes, that was the correct answer. Continue with the next question, Julian. Question and the question and the options.
Okay, we have boss. We have a new script for handling customer complaints. Please implement it starting today. What should the call center agent do? First option, immediate.
Immediately, let me zoom in.
Yes.
I will zoom in.
Okay, nice. Immediately start using the new script as instructed. Ignore the boss instruction and use their own preferred script. And the last one, continue using the old script.
All right. What do you guys think? If they give you a new script to handle the customer complaints?
Yes, option.
Immediately start using the new script, of course. Okay, I think we're almost finished. Let's see the next question. Brian, please read the question and the options.
Hi, teacher. Sorry, but my connection is bad. I can hear.
All right. Andres, can you read the question, please, and the options?
Okay, teacher, let me see. Boss, I want you to prioritize handling high-value customer and provide them with extra assistance. How should the call center agents respond? 1. Prioritize low-value customer to ensure fairness. Treat all customers equally, regardless of their value. Prioritize high-value customer at request by the boss.
Okay, so if you... Uy, hay un micrófono abierto. Brian, ya lo sé. So they say, I want you to prioritize high-value customers and give them extra assistance. What should you do in this case, guys? What would be the appropriate reaction?
Let's see. Prioritize high-value customers as required by the boss.
Number 3, prioritize high-value customers as requested by the boss. Okay, we're one more, I think. Let's see. Who's missing? No one else. All right, I will read it then. We have a new policy that requires all calls to be recorded for quality assurance. What should the call center or how should the call center agent proceed? 1, continue without recording any calls. 2, record only select calls at their discretion, so as you want. Or 3, to follow the policy and recall all calls as required. What do you guys think?
And 3, teacher.
Yes, of course, 3. You should follow the policy. Starting next week, we will implement a new customer satisfaction survey after each call. What should the call center agent do? 1, to ignore the survey and continue with the regular procedure. 2, to follow the boss's instruction and conduct the survey for every call after each call. Or 3, conduct the survey occasionally, depending on the customer's mood. So if the customer is angry or upset, you won't send the survey to them. What do you think is the appropriate thing to do?
Number 2, teacher.
Number 2, yes. Even if the customer is not happy, if the boss is asking for a survey after every call, then you should follow this instruction. All right. Next, we need to increase the average call handling time to ensure more thorough assistance. You know what is more the word thorough? What's the meaning of this?
Exhaustivo?
Exhaustivo, yes, like detailed or deep assistance, okay? The average call handling time. This is the average call handling time is the time you spend on the call. So either it can be 1 minute, or in some calls it can be 45 seconds. Other calls, more complicated calls, can be like 10 minutes, okay? So the average call handling needs to be increased, okay? How should you respond to this? To rush through the calls, to reduce the handling time. 2, to ignore, disregard your boss and handle your calls as usual. Or 3, take the necessary time and provide thorough assistance as per the boss's request. What do you guys think?
Number 3, teacher.
Number 3, of course. This is following the boss's instruction. Next, we have received complaints about your tone of voice during the customer interaction. Please work on being more polite and more empathetic. What the call center agent should do is ignore, disregard the feedback, and continue with their usual tone. 2, to make an conscious effort to improve their tone and the customer's interactions. Or 3, request the boss to provide a specific example of the complaints. What do you think? What you should do?
Second, teacher, the second.
Number 2.
Second? All right. I would choose number 3. If they are telling me my tone of voice is kind of rude or something, I would like to hear the examples so I can recognize it, okay? So that's my opinion. I would choose maybe number 3, but I think, yeah, the appropriate would be 2, to make an effort and control your tone, improve it, all right? So let me double check something, guys. Here, the training, okay? This is the activity that we just did. I can see who completed it and who didn't, okay? So, for example, I see Natalia did, Gerson did, Andres did, Silvia, Julian, Magali, Lisette, and no more, okay? So, all the other students have not completed it yet. Yes, Carlos.
Yes, teacher, I finished the activity, but I don't see my...
That's strange. Let me check. See. Did you see this message at the end? Excellent job.
Yes, teacher.
All right, let's double check. Or maybe I want to check the grades. Give me just a moment. Ah, okay, there's another page, sorry. Carlos and Jeanette, yes, it was another page. And you did. So I want to check the grades because okay, let me double check. Allow me guys just 1 minute. I need to check something about the grades and then we will continue. All right, guys, sorry about that. Good. So that was our first activity. Next, let's take a look. Our next following activity would be one from the study capsules. Okay, so again, pay attention. The study capsule is Unit 1, Number 1, Call Center Agent Qualities. Okay, I will close this one here. And the study capsule is number 1, Call Center Agent Quality. So you click on the green button, like the video logo or icon. Oh, there's some publicity here. This is not my regular account, so we have some publicity. So
Somos siempre libres. La
Did you see it, or is it like frozen? Can you see the video?
No.
Yes, teacher.
It's frozen, but
Yes,
it's,
teacher.
But by
it's
myself.
playing?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, my computer is having some problems.
Could you repeat the option? I don't see why.
Sorry. Is the study capsule. So Unit 1 is study capsule 1. Can you guys hear me? Yes?
Yes.
My computer is going crazy, guys. I cannot see anything. Just 1 moment. Let me see if I can make it work. Sorry, guys. Can you watch the video individually, please? And just 5 minutes. Let me know when you finish the video so we can watch it together. But my computer is not working. I know you can hear me, but I cannot see anything on Zoom. It's all white. So you can watch it individually and then we will continue.
Teacher, call center agent qualities.
Yes.
Okay.
Study capsule call center agent qualities.